All right, everybody. So this is a tough call and a tough decision and to do this, but I'm about to take the car to an auction in Greenville, South Carolina. And they're going to have a lot of high-end cars there, so we'll see how it goes. I'm dropping it off today before the rain, and looks like it's about to rain now, but rinse the dust off, get the battery good and charged up, so. Kind of a tough thing to do, but some things just have to be done. So, this will also be Jared, 1970 Monte, on the road and on location this weekend from the Working Man's Classic Car Auction in Greenville, South Carolina. I hope y'all follow me along. I'll show you some of the festivities up there. We're gonna have us a good time. I got a pretty high reserve. Well, what I think is a high reserve. We'll see what happens. I kind of hope I don't bring it back home with me. I love this car. I like it, but sometimes it's just better to let things go. The market's still doing good with collector cars right at the moment. I don't want to miss the boat on this thing. This car is just a little bit too nice for what I like to do. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Follow me along, and I'll show you a little bit around when I get there. And we'll see what happens. Again, this is not an easy thing to do. Decision's not been taken lightly, but it is what it is. And it's time to move on. So, follow me along on a little bit of a cringy on location as we run this car through an auction, of course with a reserve. Enjoy, folks. Wish my radio would play when I video, but well, let's see something. All right, some of y'all may recognize this place, the old former, where they used to have the Stars and Cars back in the day. We are here. I made sure I give this thing what for on its probably last ride here. All right, so we're at the Greenville Convention Center. We got the car here. We got it wiped down, cleaned up, getting ready to put it wherever it's going to be staged here in the area. The auction is Friday and Saturday. I don't know when this car is going to cross. I think you can bid by phone and whatever. So for those that see this video after it's posted to YouTube next week in the collage, of course, avoid that because the auction will be over with. But this today is Tuesday, so you still got a few days. And again, got a reserve on the car. We'll see what happens. The black paint doesn't look too bad under these fluorescent lights. So it looks really good. All right, more to come. All right, so it's the night before the big auction tomorrow, and I just dropped my girlfriend back off at home and got done bowling. I just kind of want to document this as kind of a real-time situation and kind of what I'm feeling. I hadn't really thought a whole lot about it. The closer it gets now, and the more reality's starting to set in, I'm starting to get some butterflies about the whole deal. I mean, I got a reserve on the car, but I mean, you still don't know how things are going to go. Anyway, it's just wanted to kind of put that out there and just kind of what I'm feeling leading up to it. There's gonna be a lot of nice cars there, so I mean, the money's gonna have to be flying. So you know, either the auction's gonna be a big bust, there's gonna be a lot of no sales, or you might be hearing about this all over the country. Because the type of caliber cars that's there, and some low miles cars, some high-end cars are there. And for those cars to sell, some of these cars are going to be six figures. My Monte Carlo's on the lower end of the higher end cars that's there, and price-wise. So that's just kind of some of my late Thursday night thoughts. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Here we go. All right, so we're heading out to the auction. What's your overall thoughts of the auction, Kevin?
Well, I've never been to anything like this, but when I got there, I saw it was set up with a drive-through auction setup. You know, the chairs, just like a miniature Barrett-Jackson.
But what is your overall, like, do you feel like going into it, I'm going to tell you my opinion. I think one or two things is going to happen. I think it's going to be an utter flop, and about all these high-end cars is not going to sell, or it's going to be a great success, and we're going to be hearing about this, maybe hearing about it in other parts of the country, because it's going to be such a success.
Yeah, I've got this idea that it's like a perfect storm. You've got tax returns. It's the perfect time of year. You've got high inflation, so people are going to be out there saying, I got to drop my money on something because it's getting to be worthless every day. And for me personally, my car that's in the auction is an inline 6, and with gas prices rising right now, some folks might say, hey, this is the kind of car I can enjoy once or twice a week and not blow through
$20 in gas per ride.
Every time I crank the engine, it's going to cost me a fortune.
Right.
So I got high hopes.
Yeah. According to the guy running the auction, my Monte Carlo's drawn a lot of interest, so we'll see how that. He told you that too. Yeah, he's told a few people that. He just his overall energy about the car don't seems pretty genuine. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, we're on the way up there, and without too much more chat, we'll show you what we see when we get there. All right, so it's Friday morning. The auction hasn't started yet, but got the hood and trunk opened up. I think I'm car number 72, so it'll probably be later today before it sells. I'm anxious to get started, looking forward to watching all these other cars get through there. I'll give you one final walk around of the car. For what I'm going to do is 2 separate videos. One for the auction itself, and then one for the lead up and the auction of this car. There's Kevin. Kind of weird to see a zip tie with keys like you do on TV, you know.
Somebody's gonna put their fingerprints on it.
I know, that ain't right, is it?
What was that? I mean, you come to a thing like this, you ought to know better.
Yeah, I know. Don't put your fingerprints on it.
Somebody took and put their palm.
Put their palms right there.
Right
yeah.
Here and went,
I know.
like an idiot.
I know.
I'd like to smack his face.
I'd like to smack him. You want to smack him? You want to find out who it is?
I'll have that face.
Do the smack. Do the smack. There you have it, folks. From the smacker. Tell us what you think about it, Marshall. You feel like a big shot yet? I had already registered back there. I think you get your better pass. Did y'all get that little sheet of how many cars we got? Kevin, let's go find Kevin because that's where he's at. Got you a better pass.
You'll be hearing.
See, this is what happens. We're all piled in here like a bunch of.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
Sardine.
Don't say what, sardine?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you there, Marshall Applewhite.
You talking
With your
to
vodka
me?
and applesauce. Plastic bags over your head, riding away on a spaceship to somewhere other galaxy.
Jared, I won't go that back down this way down toward Krispy Kreme. You have to get down there.
Flying somewhere you say.
Somewhere myself, yeah.
Jared, I believe you've already been hitting the vape pen.
Hitting the vape pen.
Hey.
I'm gonna start.
Earth to Jared.
Put up with y'all.
Earth to Jared.
Earth to Jared.
Where are we going to?
Well, Earth to Marshall. All right, I got to get off this video and look up somewhere to eat. All right, it's coming into staging. Here we go. Kevin, make sure that hood's all the way up. Starting to sweat, and it's cold today. It's the next car up.
Nicest vehicle in the building.
It's about right, too.
Yeah. That one's 50. That one's 55. Yeah. Yeah. That's mine.
This is a brand new 1970 Monte Carlo 454 car, bucket seats, horseshoe shifter, the same way it came from the factory. Probably the best paint job in the building. I've got 2 telephone calls coming to whoever your telephone girl is. Is that you? You. Keep your ear on that phone. I don't know, we're just gonna see what.
I'm trying to hold the camera still. My hands are shaking.
We're gonna let you open. I got $30,000 in the ground.
30,000 one, with a 31, with a 31 2, 32,000 with a 2, with a 3, with a 4, with a 34,000 with a 5, with a 6, with a 30.
2, 42 to the 2 to the 3, 43 down and all to the 3, 4, 44 down and all to the 4 to the 44 to the 44 to the 44 down and all to the 4 to the 44 down and all to the 4 to the 4 to the 4 to the 4, 5, 45,000 and all to the 5, 45 to the 46 down and all to the 6 to the 46, 46 I'm over with him, 46 down and all to the 6 to the 46,
Come on.
46 down and all to the 6 to the 46.
Come on.
I'm at 45 with you. 46 down and all to the 6 to the 46. Now 7. Now 47 down and all to the 7. 47 down and all to the 7. 6, 5, 7. 47. 47 down and all to the 7. 47 down and all to the 7. 47 now 5. 47 5. 47 down 5 and all to the 5 to the 47 5 now. 48 down and all to the 8 to the 48 down and all to the 8. 48,000. 48 down and all to the 8 to the 48 to the 48 5. 48 5. 48 down 5 and all to the 5 to the 48 5. 48 down 5 and all to the 5.
I need 50 grand in my pocket after the fees.
48 5.
Hey, you take reserve off 1 million.
48 5.
I haven't taken off yet.
48 5.
We're real close, real close. But hold it a minute, Marshall. Nobody, I know that man there because he's got a lot of cars. You don't realize what a rare piece of plunder this car is. They only made a handful of them. It was low production. In 1970, General Motors was on strike. They only made a handful of them. At Monte Carlo's, that is. The 454s, they didn't make hardly any of them. You have got the rarest car in the world here.
I'm at 48,000, 48.5. Now 49, 49,000, 49,000.
Y'all getting real close, come on.
49. Brother, I had to sell it for 250. 49, sir. 49,000. Now 49.5. 49,500 and all to the pocket of 49.5. 49.5. Mr. Tubb.
If you'll bid one more time, I'll take the reserve off.
49.5. Now 50,000. 50,000.
Take it off.
Watch this.
Take the reserve off.
50 pound on the 50 to the 50 to the 50 pound now 50 pound 5.
Come on.
50 pound 5 and all to the 5 to the 50 pound 5. 50 pound 5 and all to the 5 to the 50,000 5 and all to the 5 to the 50 pound 5. 50 pound 5. I mean 50 pound now 5 to the 50 pound 5 and all to the 5 to the 50 pound.
Come on. Come on.
Now 51 down. 51
Come on.
all to the 1 to the 51 to the 51,000 and all to the 1 to the 51,000 all to the 1 to the 51,000. 51 down and all to the 1 to the 51 to the 51 to the 51 down and all to the 1 to the 51 down and all to the 1 down 1 5. 51.
Come on. Come on.
51 down 5 and all to the 5 to the 51 5 to the 51 5 to the 52 down.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
52 to the 52, 52, 52, 52 down and all to the 2 to the 52 5. 52 down.
Come on.
52 down 5 and all to the 5 to the 50, 52 5, 52 down 5 and all to the 5 to the 52 5.
Yes.
Now 53,000 and all to the 3 to the 53. 53,000 and all to the 3 to the 53 to the 53 to the 53,000 and all to the 3 to the 53. 53,000. 53,000 and all to the 3 to the 53 to the 53 to the 53,000 and all to the 3. 53,000 and all to the 3.
Come on. One more time. Come on.
55,000. 56,000.
55.
55. 56,000.
Come on.
56,000.
Come on.
56,000. 56,000. 56. Sold at 55,000.
Woo!
55,000 to bid number 4, 5, 7.
Woo! Oh man. Ah.
And if you think that was high, wait till you see the price on this little booger. It goes from 55,000 down to 55,000.
Thank you. Yeah. 38.23. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's what my reserve was, 55,000. It made the reserve even without we taking it off. Well, it's going to a new home, everybody. Sorry for the camera shaking, but I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Nice job, Jared.
Yeah, hold that for a second. Oh my God. Wow.
A lot of money, bro.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah. It brought what it was worth. It brought what it was worth.
Congrats. Big congrats.
Golly, I'm numb, man. Let's look at this.
Yeah, I would be too. That's a nerve-wracking
Yeah,
thing.
it is. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna get this posted. All right, everybody, it's Saturday morning. I'm totally calm today. Gonna watch my friend's car go across. And his dad's got 5 cars up here to sell. So I wish him good luck. So we'll keep you posted. At the end of the Granada auction videos, I'm going to include the videos from the rest of the generic auction. So the beginning of this video, you've watched my Monte Carlo. You'll watch Kevin's Granada now, and then later in the video will be Friday and Saturday auctions of just cars that piqued my interest that I wanted to film coming across the block. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it this far, and continue to follow us along as we on location today. So I wanted to show you a little something on my old car here that I did. Hopefully it won't get covered up. JHR 618 0005 2020. I started doing that to the cars I build. That's 005. All right, so thanks for watching the sale of my SS 454. It was a decision that wasn't taken lightly. It was a decision not easily made, as I have been battling with the decision for quite a while. After seeing the shock and awe in Kissimmee this year, and you can see that video. I talk about the Jared 70 Monte economic report, where I give my opinion on, you know, kind of the state of affairs of what I think, and especially the first generation Monte Carlos, as they are climbing in value without the help of the inflation. And I'm sure inflation has made it worse or better, ever how you view that thing of them going up in value. But that is one of the decisions that ultimately started to nag me, that it's really time to let this car go. And then I found out about this auction that's local, and I said, well, it's close. It's $50 to run it through. It's a 5% consignment fee. You know, if it doesn't sell, then I may contact consignment like I did my blue car. If they don't talk right, then I'll just wait maybe till Mecum comes around this time next year and sell it. But here's the thing you have to consider. You know, this car just sold for $55,000 in Greenville, South Carolina. This auction was not televised. This auction was not full of TV drama. This auction was not full of cameras all in your face. This auction didn't have complimentary alcohol and all that crap that most of the big auctions do, that encourage stupidity and impulse buying. This was as far as an auction, this was a close to legitimate, what your car's probably really worth as it could get for mainstream cars. The special cars, the offbeat cars, didn't really do so well in this auction. A few of them would have done better at the local modern car auction than they did there, just because those buyers was not there. The people there was people there with money. You know, there was a 62 bubble top there that only got bidded up to in the 50s, and it stalled, and it did not sell. So there was a lot of that. Friday had, I want to say, an 80% sale rate. I don't know. I'm going to say the sale rate on Friday was better than today, just by what I saw going through. A friend of mine did sell 3 of the 5 cars he took, and he was actually able to buy one. That's Kevin's dad, friend of mine, his dad. So you know, overall, I'd call it a success. So definitely was a home run hit for first generation Monte Carlos. There was 3 Monte Carlos there. One, for me, was a head scratcher, a bucket seat 71 that needed, it was a daily driver quality car. Paint job was 35 years old. Interior was probably a 6 out of a 10. I mean, it was driver quality. It had some tears in the seats. It got bid up to $19,000. The guy didn't sell it. That was a head scratcher for me. I don't understand why he didn't sell it. I don't get it. The other guy, the other car was a 72, 90,000 original miles. It had 1 repaint. Had some door dings and stuff. It was really nice inside. It was a pretty honest original car, and it sold for $19,000. So, you know, the undesirable color combo, really, kind of a copper color with a tan top and a white interior. Color on the outside was pretty, inside just not my cup of tea. Some people might love it. So overall, I think that car did what it was worth. So that's kind of the state of the auction as far as the Monte Carlos went. Other cars, you know, I thought sold pretty close to what a realistic number was. There wasn't really anything that went crazy that if it did sell that I thought was, yep, that's because it was an auction. No. I mean, I felt like this was a pretty legitimate, you know, heck, the name of it was the Working Man's Classic Car Auction. So, you know, take that for what you will. But anyway, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Owning the car was fun, but it's gone to a new home now. And there will be more to come. I don't have any more Monte Carlos for myself planned to build, especially to that quality. But I will always be looking for cars to buy and probably resell. And still looking for other classics as well. A few more bucket list cars that's still on my radar. Well, one especially, the 62. But that's that. So with that being said, that's been Jared 1970 Monte on location, Greenville, South Carolina, Working Man's Classic Car Auction put on by Gene Gore's Corvette World and an auction company that I don't know the name of. So, we'll see y'all next time.